Hi, I'm Dave Ehrlich, and I'm running for Congress in the Illinois 7th District. I've lived here for 33 years. I'm raising a family here. I've spent my entire career working on the things that people worry about here: healthcare, gun violence, housing, good jobs, and many other public policy issues. We deserve a government that protects us, that invests in us, that listens to us, that's accountable to us, and supports fair policies. Good policies can help with each of the problems I mentioned. They just need legislative experience. Advocacy is not enough. My experience is much deeper than any of my competitors in this race, twice as much as the nearest competitor, 40 times as much as several of the other competitors. I have 43 years of policy experience, 22 years working directly in Congress. The last 21 years, I've been teaching public policy at some of the best graduate schools in the country. I've been teaching public policy design and evaluation and advocacy to train thousands of legislative and nonprofit leaders. I'm writing a book on policy design. Earlier in my career, my mentors for almost 7 years were the giants in Congress, Charlie Rangel and Claude Pepper, two of the most effective congressmen in history. Trump is breaking the law. They never would have allowed it, and I won't either. The Government Accountability Office, the GAO, the agency that makes sure the money Congress sends to Chicago actually gets here, and the agency that evaluates policies and recommends changes to Congress, is an agency I worked for earlier in my career. When Musk's Doge tried to dismantle GAO like they had so many other agencies, GAO said, "No, you have no authority here." Article 1 of the Constitution, which Musk and Doge apparently hadn't read. I was a senior analyst there before I started teaching. GAO saves $70 billion a year in transparent, nonpartisan oversight recommendations to Congress that Congress approves. This is what Doge pretended to do, but ended up losing tens of billions of dollars of our taxpayer money. And GAO did it without mishandling Social Security and other data like Doge did. In fact, right now, GAO is investigating Trump's funding cuts to cities like Chicago. In fact, they have 39 ongoing investigations into Trump's mishandling of congressional funding. The federal government should be helping us. Instead, it's attacking us, cutting billions from CTA and schools, stopping oversight, encouraging rampant corruption, and sending a federal militia of poorly trained, masked, heavily armed ICE agents into our streets. That's not immigration policing. It's not normal policing. It's not protecting anyone. It's putting people in lethal danger. It's not the worst of the worst, like we were promised. Only 3% of arrests involve people with violent convictions, according to the New York Times. And as I'm taping this, another American was killed by ICE. What the hell is going on? Now Trump is threatening to cut all sanctuary city funding on February 1st, including Chicago. When Danny Davis retired and ICE attacked us, I knew I had the experience and the skills to help. We can build a healthier, safer, more affordable Chicagoland with good jobs. Despite this chaos now, it's all possible. We can do it. And that's the government we deserve. Outrage alone is not enough. We need experience in policy and in Congress. I have both. I know the system, and I know how to make it work for you. I helped improve airplane safety. You saw the terrible Toronto airplane crash a year ago. The safety standards I recommended 20 years ago helped make that possible. I helped protect workers on the job with a GAO OSHA report. I helped ensure that low-income schools and kids received the Chapter 1 funds that they deserved. I worked on clean energy policy, something we badly need here and nationally. I learned how to design good policies, to tell which solutions are likely to work, how to evaluate them, and how to fix bad policy when it fails real people. Why vote for me to do these things? I've been there, done it. I'm teaching it. I'll get results for you. When your CTA and school funding is illegally frozen, I know which committees and laws to use to force those dollars to flow. When your independent watchdogs are attacked, I know how to defend oversight and hold the administration accountable. When your neighborhood struggles with shootings and rising rents, I know how to write and pass legislation that delivers resources when and where they will help. They're breaking the law. I know how to fix it. A vote for us is not just shouting no, it's a protest vote with teeth. It's backed by experience, by quiet anger, and by determination. Visit our website and get updates, donate, and volunteer. Our community needs you now. Chicago isn't going to fail. Democracy isn't going to fail. Not on my watch, not on our watch. Join us.